Hi, everyone. Welcome. Shout out to those who were here before I was. Hey, you guys. Hope you guys are having an amazing week so far. I'm actually about to get off and go to Bible study in a little bit. But I promised you guys I would come on live today. So I wanted to honor that. Hey, everyone. So today, as you guys can tell from the title, I am finally releasing. Hey, everybody. Hey, Jaleesa. Finally, so if you guys saw my first, let me say this. I have a video coming and it's going to be real good and juicy. It's going to be all about the good, the bad, the ugly about running my boutique in this whole year of business. And I was in the process of editing it, and my battery for my camera died. So it'll be up tomorrow. So be on the lookout for that tomorrow. Hey, you guys. Hey, everybody. So as you can tell from the title, I told you guys in my community tab what I was going to be coming on and talking with you guys today. I'm going to try to keep it to the point so that those who come later can get the whole point when they come on the live instead of me being all drawn out and everything else. Okay. Hey, y'all. Hey. This is going to be a very, very, very informative live. But let me stop first and say that everything I mentioned in this live, I will be emailing out all of the details to those who sign up for the email list. And I have a brand new email list for this topic. You guys can check it out down below. So if you have to get off, come back on. If you want everything I say in writing, then sign up for the email list and I will be sending that out tonight. Okay. So as I told you guys previously, I am launching an event. It is a virtual event, an all-day event. So far right now, I'm still planning it. It's so far in length. It's about 3.5 hours worth of an event, and I may end up making it a 2-day event. The price would not change. It would still be like, you'll still honor the price, and I'm going to tell you guys the price and everything in a moment. But it's going to be an all-day event for boutique owners who have not launched yet. So for those of you who are just getting started, who are just curious and want to know everything you need to know to launch, I'm going to be hosting a virtual event for you guys to learn everything. So it's going to be a live event where I will be here in the flesh like this, teaching you guys. It will be recording so that those who registered, as long as you register, you will be emailed out the replay of the entire event. The replay will not be available later on. You have to actually register to receive that replay. But if you do register, then yes, you will receive a replay of the entire event. You kind of have to, because it's going to be like extremely way too much information. It's going to be good. And I will, leave gaps for question and answer for processing time, but it's going to be literally amazing. So if you guys are ready, I'm about to tell you guys all the details of what's going to be talked about, what you guys are going to learn. And I told you guys, this is actually like something that's really close to my heart, because I told you guys in the last live that a select few of you will be able to get my new devotional, which is a devotional for the entrepreneur. It's a 30-day devotional walking you through every single day leading up to launching your business, prayers to pray, things to focus on so that you're able to launch a successful, profitable, faith-based business. And when I say faith-based business, it doesn't have to be regarding around faith. It's just that you're going to be using faith to make it profitable and successful. Okay. So anyways, are y'all ready to learn what I'm going to be talking about? Again, if you want all of these details in writing, and if you want to be like the first to know when it is available for registration, make sure you click the link down below. Join the email list, because I'll be sending out that email tonight to those who sign up. So anyways, hey y'all, let me acknowledge y'all real quick. Hey everybody. Lisa says, are you going to do one? I think you meant, am I going to do one for those who have already launched? I'm not sure right now. I'm just focusing on those who have not launched. As far as those who have launched, I'm not sure, because I already have the Fearless Boss membership, which I had open. And we have a strong community over there for those of you who have already launched. So right now, this is for those who have not launched, who want information to launch their business. So during the event, I'm just about to go off right now. I have my little flyer that I created that I'll be emailing you guys tonight. I'm going to go over what we're going to be learning. And it is so much information, but it's going to be good, I promise. So the first thing that we're going to go over is the fundamentals of branding. So you guys have heard me talk about branding a lot lately. And this means like, what is branding, how to craft your brand story, who is your target audience, and how do you use that information to market your business, to create your website, how to go on social media, media, and even to purchase your inventory. All of those things are not sporadic. You don't just do those things because you see cute clothes, because you think the website is going to be cute. Everything should be revolved around your branding. And so we're going to discuss the foundations of that and the fundamentals of that. Then we'll go into the legal foundation. So like I'm talking about specifics on how to get your LLC, specifics on your seller's permit, sales tax, and if you want to have a DBA or a sole proprietorship versus an LLC, I'll be teaching on the differences, and I will even be going state specific for how to get your LLC step by step, because I feel like the information is not really out there. It's a lot of information, which is why I reserved it for this type of event. So I have the capacity to actually teach it to you guys. And I actually will know who's present, what state is present, who actually needs that assistance. So that's why I'm going to be doing it in that event and not here on live, because I don't know where you guys are located. The next thing is Shopify. So I'll be teaching step by step how to build your Shopify website. I'll go through an exact tutorial where you can have your laptop up at the same time and be making your website with me. So by the end of the event, you can have most of it already created. I also be going over inventory, talking about how branding is launched or how it's connected with your inventory. We're not just buying things at random, but also how where to purchase your inventory from, how to budget for your inventory, and then the different inventory to purchase so that you are ready for the different seasons. Okay, you don't just like right now, if you're still buying summer inventory, right now we should be purchasing for fall, if not even like winter, because it's already the middle, almost the end of August. And that's important to know. And if you're just starting out, as you guys will see in my video tomorrow, you don't just know that stuff. Okay, I'm gonna talk about that in my video tomorrow. Y'all stay tuned for that. It's a good video. So anyways, we'll also be going over seller's permit and how to pay and do your sales tax depending on where you live. We'll be talking about marketing in so many different aspects. So pre-launch marketing, like what you should be doing right now before you launch, and then post-launch marketing, what you should be doing after you've actually launched. So for those of you who've already started, this will still be beneficial for you, because if you need help with marketing, we're going to be talking about post-launch marketing, how to market your business once you're already established. We'll go deeper into social media marketing. I'll be going over a specific content creation plan for you guys, how to plan out your content so that you know when to market. Hey, I was thinking about you yesterday, Nancy. Literally was thinking about you yesterday. Like, where have you been? Oh my gosh, it's good to see you. I'll be talking about social media marketing and content creation, as well as email marketing. And we'll be going into the perfect launch day email. Okay, it's going to be amazing, so that you guys can get specifics. Next, we'll be going over shipping for online business owners. And I'll stop and say this, all of this stuff you probably can find by going on Google, doing your own research, okay? So I recognize that. And the reason for this event is it's a one-stop shop for everyone who wants the hardcore facts, for someone who's been doing it for over a year and has learned from her many mistakes, okay? And has seen success in her business. That's the whole point of this. Next, we'll be talking about custom apparel creation. Okay, so how to actually do your custom apparel. And by custom apparel, I don't mean like skirts, tops, and like manufacturing. I don't get that deep. I'm talking about like if you want to do custom t-shirts, custom sweatshirts, custom crew necks, and then how to brand and market those things. Okay, so that's the gist of the entire event. Also, I will have a section specifically for like faith-based entrepreneurship. Right? How to make God your CEO, in the sense that how to build your business on faith, on biblical principles, because that's what I've done and that's what's gotten me the most success. And I want to teach those things. And so speaking of that, are y'all with me so far? Again, if you sign up for the email list down below, you'll get all of this in writing, because I know it's a lot of information, so that you can make an informed decision. Because now for the more like fun details, which makes it a little bit more interesting, there are 4 different options for registering. Okay, so I'm about to go through all the 4 options, ranging from regular, basic to VIP, depending on what you think you need. Okay, so the price for this is extremely like non-existent in a sense, almost, because I want to make it affordable, and then it goes up depending on what you think you need. So the beginning price, so there's 4 different packages. I'll go over all of them. The first one is the 24-hour plus package. So first of all, let me make a correction. On the picture I posted on my community tab, I told you guys registration would open on the 24th. That's next Sunday, or next Saturday rather. I changed that. I was like, God, when should I let it be open? And I got the okay from Holy Spirit to be real with y'all, that it will open on this Sunday, the 18th. Okay, so mark your calendars. Again, those who are on my email list will know first when it's open. But for those who register in the first 24 hours, registration is $49. Literally $49. I can't even believe it either, because it wasn't that at first. It was actually going to be starting at $100, but I feel led to do $49. Okay. And for those who are in that first 24 hours, you'll be getting my 30-day entrepreneurship devotional that I am currently finishing up right now that I just talked about. So only for those who are in the first 24 hours, you'll be getting my 30-day entrepreneurship devotional. It's the pre-release, because I'm not going to ever release to the public an e-copy version, just because I want it to be a physical handbook. So this is the pre-release version, meaning that those of you who are in the first 24 hours, you'll have the e-copy, like the only e-copy version that will ever exist. And this will not be on sale e-copy ever again. It'll be a hard copy. And then also I'll be giving away some different resources for free as well for the first 24-hour registration, like my boutique business guide, my vendors list, and other helpful resources that are on my site that are priced for like $40 to $50 to $100. You'll just be getting that for free for those who register in the first 24 hours. Okay. So that's the first 24 hours happening on August 18th, this Sunday, for 24 hours, literally. After that, so that's the 24-hour plus package. The next one is the early bird package. So it's almost the same as 24-hour plus. However, early bird is, again, also $49. However, there are no bonuses, meaning you won't be getting the devotional and you won't be getting any of the resources. So those resources are only reserved for the 24-hour and one other special group that I'll talk about in a second. But that is who gets the other resources. So early bird is still $49, but you just won't be getting the resources with that. Hopefully that makes sense. And I only have like literally a limited amount. So when I say that there's a limited amount, it's actually not a marketing strategy. I'm going to be using a software that I actually have had to pay for because of the capacity that I want to have. And it only is up to, I believe you can only have a certain amount of people on there. So because of that, I obviously can't sell a ticket to everybody. I have to go back and look at the amount that can be held, but because of that, it is limited seating. So because of the limited seating, I've only reserved a limited amount of that seating, like a fraction of that, to be early bird. Once those sell out, the rest of everybody else will be registered for $99. So those are the first two price packages, $49 and then $99, and that's early bird and then regular. But there is another package for literally 10 or so people. And let me just kind of pause right now and kind of explain, because somebody in my comments asked, why do you charge for things like this when you're on YouTube and whatever she was saying? I can't really say all that she said. But so let me explain why there is a cost for this. Besides the fact that I'll be spending like 1 to 2 days of my time like here teaching you guys, although, you know, I love to do that anyways, like here on live, but it's going to be hours, 3+ hours teaching you guys. That's number one. My time is valuable, but also because from experience, so I've done free webinars before like this. People would sign up and literally not show up, meaning I wasted my time preparing, and people signed up because when there's no dollar amount, you can just easily sign up and be like, oh, I don't really feel like going. People don't really have a sense of urgency when something's not actually attached to it. So what I also know from experience is that when there is a dollar amount attached to it, if it hurts enough, like to put in better words, if it actually stretches you enough, you'll be more compelled to actually show up for the event, and then later on show up for your business. There are some things that I have right now invested in for my business that are like thousands of dollars. And it's like right now, a lot of the content is like, I have to sit down and actually watch the content, and I don't feel like it all the time. I rather, when I'm done working all day, I want to lay on my couch and chill. But because my dollar is attached to that, I'm not about to waste my money. And that's the whole point of investing in your business. Number one, you actually show up for your business. And then number two, you can receive a harvest. So y'all know, if you guys are faith-based, if you know the Bible, you know, when you sow a seed, you can reap a harvest. You can't reap what you've never sowed. And so I fully believe that whenever I reap or sow a seed, I always reap something out of it, whether it's benefits, like just more knowledge, or mainly when I put a lot of my money into something, I see that return in my business. So with that being said, that's why there's a cost. But then this next package, so $49 is the early bird ticket, and I'm not going to judge y'all's pockets. For some of you that may be a stretch, and for some of you that won't be a stretch. Like, I can guarantee somebody will sign up for that amount and then not show up because it's such a small amount. You still aren't really being stretched enough. So some of you need to make a bigger investment so that you actually show up for your business. And with that bigger investment, of course, you will get more. So with that being said, of course, I created a VIP package for those of you who are ready to actually like go deeper in like learning the fundamentals and actually getting step-by-step guidance after the fact. So the VIP package, of course, you're going to have the same content that I just talked about, all the great things. But on top of that, you'll also get like a lot of different benefits. Let me just read them out to you right now. Number one, of course, you'll get the 30-day entrepreneurship devotional that the 24-hour people get. You'll also get the free boutique business guide and vendors list. But you'll also get a 1-hour private coaching session with me. Like, we can talk one-on-one about your business after the session. You'll also get one free website audit, meaning like I will go through your website, pick through what I think should be changed for more sales and help you fix that so that it's perfect for converting your visitors to customers. You'll also get a private social media audit where I will go through your social media, pick through what needs to be changed, kind of give you tips on how to elevate and upgrade your social media for more customers. But besides all of that, because I really am in like the season where I know that I want to work with people longer term. I've never done this before, but we're going to do it now. I'm also, after all of that, you'll be in my mentorship. So I'm going to do a 3-month mentorship. So the event is going to be in September, if I didn't say that already. The event will be September. And so after the event for October, November, December, the rest of 2019, you'll be getting personally mentored by me so that your business should be getting started in that first month, right? October, if not September. And then the following months is like working with me one-on-one to increase your sales as you've already launched. As you guys will see in that video that I'm posting tomorrow, I talk about the good, the bad, the ugly of launching my online boutique. Honey, some of the ugly is that I launched my business in July, and then those next 3 months, I did nothing in my business. Because when you're a new business owner, you kind of when you first launch, you have a lot of momentum. You just launched. Usually you get a lot of sales if you've done everything correctly in the pre-launch phase, which is what I'll be teaching. So usually the first month you get a lot of sales, boom. It's like a lot of momentum. And then typically you kind of just fall off right after that because you're like, okay, now what? And so that's what I want to do. And that's what I did. I fell off and I was like, okay, now what? And then on my 5th month, I picked it back up, and then we've been good ever since. And so that's why I want to do a 3-month mentorship, because I want to make sure that you don't fall off like I did, but you constantly see success in your first 3 months of business. And so that, again, is very limited because I don't have the capacity to have a bunch of 1-hour private sessions because I'm already coaching people right now. I don't know if any of my clients are on here right now, but I'm already coaching a handful of people right now in their businesses. No. So I want to make sure that I honor my schedule. I don't have all the time in the world. And so I'm only taking like a few people for the VIP package. If I haven't set the price yet, the price for the VIP is $249. So those are the 5 different packages: 24-hour, early bird, regular. Wait, how many I said? 4. 24-hour, early bird, regular, and VIP. Okay, 4 different packages, and I am so excited. So I cannot wait. My favorite thing, if I can be honest about all of this, well, there's 2 things that are my favorite. Number one is that you guys will get my 30-day devotional on entrepreneurship, which is going to be amazing. And I'm actually probably going to end up doing, for those who get it, I'm probably going to start a Facebook group called the 30-day entrepreneurship challenge, where we kind of read it together over 30 days and like just talk it through, have like live sessions, and just like go through starting our businesses together. Although I've already started my business, but just to talk it out with each other. So I'm so excited, y'all. I was told, not told, but I felt led to create that devotional, months ago, months ago, but I just never got to it because I just didn't feel encouraged to do it. And so now doing this event gives me the push that I need to actually get it out so that you guys can have it. So I am so excited. And then I'm also excited about the VIP, those who are going to be like getting personally mentored with me, because this mentorship is not going to just be business related. As you guys know, nothing ever with me is just business related. It's going to also be like a faith-based thing as well, so that we can grow mentally, spiritually, physically, emotionally, and financially in our businesses. Okay. And those who are in my mentorship, you'll be learning like everything I know. I'll be teaching you a lot because I don't believe that we should just have one or even two or even 3, 4, or 5 streams of income. I believe we should have 7. So I'll be teaching that also in that mentorship. So let me know, y'all excited? Because I definitely am excited. Again, I'll say this before I have to go to church really soon. So I'm going to Bible study and I'm so excited for it. But if you guys want to get all this information in writing, what I just talked about, make sure you click the link down below and join the email list because I'll be emailing out everything tonight. Also, you guys will be the first to know when registration opens so that you guys can get first dibs to all those bonuses. As soon as you register, you're going to have, should I say that? Am I going to be done with the book by then? Lord, maybe so. Yeah, maybe so. I'll say it so I can't take it back. As soon as you guys register, you will have access, I'm scared to say it, to the devotional, but God is good. So it's going to be done by then. So I'm so excited. Are you guys? I've never done anything like this before at all. Those who work with me personally know usually the capacity that I do things and the charge that I give, only because I know that my information is valuable and you will see a return on your investment. $49, child, please. But you know, that's what could the reason why I put it that price is because I'm not money hungry and I really just want you guys to get that devotional. But also the reason why I'm doing a 24-hour and not just letting like everybody get the devotional is because I want to honor those who actually have a sense of urgency. I think that those who get in at the 24-hour mark, that says something about your commitment level, right? And if you're committed to actually like getting in there and getting your business going into the place that you want it to be, I'm going to honor that by giving you my book for free and giving you all these other things for the freezy, honey, because you deserve it. Okay, everybody will not be in that place. Okay. How soon do we receive the vendors list and other items after we register? You'll get it right away. You will get it immediately to your email. If anything, it might take like 3 to 5 minutes to get in your email, but you will get it right away. Something I will note though right now, just to be completely honest with you, some of you guys know that I added Afterpay. I shouldn't say this, but I'm gonna say it because some of you guys may be like, I want to do VIP, but I don't know if I have it. I have Afterpay up on my site now. And so all of these options qualify for Afterpay. Afterpay, in order to qualify for Afterpay, it has to be at least $35. So all of these qualify for Afterpay. Some of you have already utilized Afterpay when getting your digital resources. And so all of these options, early bird, regular, and VIP will be available for Afterpay. If you don't know what Afterpay is, it allows you to like get something immediately, do something immediately, and pay it over 4 installments. I remember when I shouldn't have been doing this, but when I was teaching and it was cold, I really wanted some UGG boots. And to be honest, I just started my business and everything was going in my business. And so I didn't want to spend all the money. I had the money, but I didn't want to. So I bought them with Afterpay. And it was literally the easiest thing ever. It was automatic. I got my UGGs. They came in the mail the next, like 2 days later. And it was like small payments. It's like payments were like $10, $12, $9, like literally, depending on, you know, the price of the thing that you're buying. Yeah, girl, you can come. It definitely is I think it's going to be good for everybody because even especially for you, Nancy, because you were in my first class, because I've learned so much. And so I love doing new trainings, even if it's like, it seems like the same content, because I've learned so much, even over like days as I study, as I invest in new courses. I've invested in so many courses over like ads and messaging and branding and things like that. As I learn more, of course, you guys will naturally learn more because I talk too much, right? I spill all the beans. So even if you've coached with me before, it'll still be good for you because it's going to be good. Now, what I'm considering, my last thing that I am still working on, I'm going to, you know, kind of think it over, pray about it tonight and make a decision. But again, those on the email list will know first. I will be considering if I want to do it over 2 days. How would y'all feel about that? Because I don't know if this should be a one-day thing. So this weekend, I'm going to be mapping out all of the details. And so far I have been, and I just don't know if 3.5 hours is enough time. I don't want y'all to be too crammed. So I'm thinking about doing it over 2 days. And I think that might be more beneficial, more relaxing. You guys can actually like dissect the information, not dissect. We'll dissect and digest the information and be more comfortable, have more time for question and answer. I think that might be more comfortable. So I'm debating, but we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Will we be able to purchase the VIP Sunday as well? Yes, that'll be open on Sunday, and I can guarantee, I'll show you in a second. How can you see my shirt? I'll show you in a second. You can get it on Sunday VIP, and I guarantee that will only be up there for probably like the weekend, because I'm telling you, it's so limited that I don't even have, the capacity, because I really want to do 1 hour sessions, and I want to schedule those out, throughout the month of September and October. My shirt says Millions. So the over here, it spells out Millions. If you guys know Tiffany Montgomery, she has the Millions Conference. I mentioned it to y'all. I went in July, and it supernaturally changed the whole trajectory of my business. She has it annually, sometimes twice a year. It was in DC for 4th of July. Anyway, so this side spells out Millions, and it says Millions, increase, lead, love, influence, open heaven, now, suddenly. So all the things that I declare over my life. I'm making millions. I'm also influencing millions. There is an increase in my life. I'm leading with love. I have an influence. There's an open heaven over my life now, and suddenly great things are happening in Jesus' name in my life. Okay. Isn't it a powerful shirt? I bought it when I went to the conference last year, and I actually just went to the conference again this year. Last year I went regular, like I just kind of went. I didn't know what was going on. But then this year I went VIP. Woo, that was another business investment. I've been investing in my business a lot because I'm not playing. I'm not playing. I know that there's a level that God wants me to be at, and I literally have to get there. And sometimes that involves investing in people who are where I want to be, right? I don't mind investing. And, I used to be somebody who maybe, I don't think I was ever this way. No. I was never this way. I've always been a risk taker, okay? I invest even when I don't have it. And that may be, you may think like that's kind of like stupid or ignorant. But for me, the way I see it is I sow where I want to go. Before I invest in something, I ask God, like, Holy Spirit, will you accept me? Like, will you give me peace if this is okay with you and your will for my life? And if I feel peace, I go with it. And in those steps, it always stretches me. Thousands of dollars that I don't even have to my name. I might be giving my rent money. I've given my rent money before. You know what? And I'll do it. I don't care, because I know that I have a supernatural faith. God has really blessed me to have faith. It's something that I'm learning and talking about a lot lately is my faith level. But God, I think that when you do something like that supernatural, it's kind of like, what I say is that faith is the one thing, not the one thing, but is the main thing that activates God's superpower. Like, I think that faith activates God's superpower. God doesn't really have a superpower. He is super. Everything he does is full of power, right? But that's just what I say, superpower in my life. So when I activate, mommy, hey, so that's my mom, y'all. You shocked me. But anyway, so when I give in faith, you guys, I do it and it stretches me. But then when I do it, I have faith immediately, because I give God the room to do supernatural things. You guys, there's one time and again, this might not be for everybody, because you have to have faith to back this up. But I've sometimes given in faith a lot of money, but I said, God, I know that you're going to supply my needs, because the thing is, I personally cannot be, and nobody should be, too attached to their money, right? My money can be snatched from me at any moment, but I'm attached to God, right? I think he supplied. Now I know he provides for me. So in those instances, let me get to the point. When I've given like that and I've had crazy faith, I've received double the amount in sometimes an hour, sometimes in a week. Sometimes I don't even know how it's going to happen. Then I just get supernatural ideas to make that money back. I think it just shows a level of faith that I have in God. So I don't know why I just said that. But anyways, I was talking about this event that I went to. So yeah, y'all, I'll be investing, okay? You probably be like, how she even get to this event that costs thousands of dollars? Because I just did it, a move of faith, and God will provide. And it's just been good. I've really come to understand that, y'all, it's real. We're living this life, but everything that's here, God has provided. So yes, all in all, God is the source. I can get real deep. You know what I'm saying? I can get real deep, but God is the source, and he provides everything for anything that I need. So Now, don't get me wrong, okay? Some of you may go through times where you feel like, oh my gosh, I'm in need. Like, God, please help me. And I go through those times as well a lot, especially as an entrepreneur. And then I get reminded of the scripture in Matthew. I think it's chapter 6, verse 21. I don't know if that's the actual scripture, but where he says, God says things like, oh, my mom just texted me. He said, look at the birds in the sky. They don't even know where their food is going to come from. They don't even know anything, okay? But I provide for them. Look at the grain, okay, on the grass, how useless it is. It can't even worship me, and yet I provide for it. I give seed, I give food and soil to it. So I'm like, and then in the Bible, it says, are you not worth more than a bird? I was like, oh my gosh. So if God is going to bless the birds who are just little creatures who can't do anything for itself, right? Of course he's going to bless you. And you actually have a intended purpose. Now, birds, I'm sure, have a purpose on this earth too, but you as a human being are a vessel that God can use. Of course, he's going to bless you, right? So I have to really humble myself and think about that. And then there's a scripture where, y'all, I'm not gonna talk about it because I need to get more in my words so I can give you guys specifics. But there's just so many. If you guys have trouble with faith, I feel like the other day I sat down randomly. Okay, I'm about to go in a second. I have Bible study, but I randomly sat down and started typing on my computer, which I do sometimes. I used to have a blog, and I think I'm about to have another one. But I just started writing out these different instances that I've had dealing with faith. You guys would be mind blown at the stories that I have at how supernaturally God has shown up in my life just through the principle of faith. And I have been showing faith even before I even knew what it was. If you guys are on my Instagram, I'll share this one story really quick. If you guys are on my Instagram, you saw that I posted this a couple of weeks ago. I posted about how I was just saying like, wow, God is so good and faith is so real. And then I was like, so when I was in college, so I was raised in the church from birth till now, raised in the church. And I always knew that there was a God, but I never really knew him for myself. Okay. I never really knew him for myself personally, nor did I really try to get to know him. I mean, don't get me wrong. I used to read my devotional as a child. It interested me. But when I went to college, honey, I was on my own. I was free. I did my own thing, right? I barely went to church, maybe like 3 times total, right? And I did not think anything of it. But I still knew that there was a God somewhere. And so it was my sophomore year, right? And I had just finished taking my finals, and freshman year, I tried my hardest in school, right? I just got out of high school. I was taking AP honors classes. I thought that school was so important. And then when I realized, so my senior year of high school, I was taking college level courses. When I realized freshman year that college was easier than my AP classes, honey, I stopped going to class my sophomore year. I stopped trying. And when I stopped trying, honey, those grades were going right on down to the ground, right? And it was my sophomore year. As you guys know who've been to college, your sophomore year is important so that you can get into your major, right? Because your junior year, you start taking your major classes. Well, you have to get a certain grade, a certain GPA to enter into those major classes. And I was set up to fail all my classes, not technically get an F, but I was going to get either a C- or a D. And in the eyes of the school of psychology, that was failing. So I was set up to either get a C- or a D in my classes, and I would have not been eligible to get into my major program, and I would be stuck, right? So I started to panic after finals because I failed all my finals as well. I was just failing everything because I didn't go to class. Don't be like me, go to class. Anyways, I was failing everything, and I was like, okay, God, like right now I'm set up to fail. I've not done any of my work. I failed all my tests. I failed the finals. And literally the day after my finals, I was at home and I said, you know what? I remember in church remembering about this word called faith. I know that there's a God. I've heard about faith. I don't really know what faith is, but I know that what I do know is that it means that God can do like crazy things that aren't really possible. I was like, well, God, I need a miracle right now. I need to pass my classes. And there's no way that I can humanly do it because I just failed all of my finals. I literally just left my finals and I failed them all. So I am set up to fail all of my classes, like literally. So I said, okay, I know that faith means to ask God. And then once you ask God, I know that I can't have any doubt. I don't even know how I knew that, but I just remembered that. I said, I can't have any doubt. I have to ask and I have to believe no matter what. So you guys, I literally got in the shower. I said, God, you know what? Lord, I pray that you help me pass my classes. I don't know how you're going to do it. but I know that I heard about faith before, so I pray that you do it. And I also, like I said, I knew that faith meant you can have no doubt. So I literally stayed in the shower, you guys. I stayed in that shower until I no longer doubted that God could help me pass my classes. I was in that shower for over an hour because I could not believe it. I literally did not understand how God would help me pass my classes. So I stayed there until I believed, because I knew that God said in the Bible somewhere that you had to believe. I just knew that. I don't know how, because I used to go to church, thank to my mom. So I stayed in the shower for like an hour. And when I finally, the reason why I was able to believe is I had to take my mind off of my test. I think I put my mind on like a vacation. I was like, okay, well, imagine like it's almost summer break. I can go on vacation in a few weeks. I can't wait for vacation. Thinking about random stuff, you guys. And then when I finally had peace, I got out the shower. And I'm not making this up. As soon as I got out the shower, my phone was going off. Ding, 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 ding. Notification after notification after notification. I checked my notifications, y'all. I was getting emails from all of my professors, not me personally, but they were sending out an email to the entire class. I was on like 3 or 4 different classes, and all of those professors sent out an email to the whole class. I can't remember what they all said, but one of them was along the lines of, because you guys did so well this semester, I went ahead and added everybody extra points on their final exams. Yo, I hadn't been to class all semester, but because I was in that class, because God loved me and I happened to be in that class, I got those extra points. I passed that class. The next one was like, okay, so it seems to be a pattern. All of you did really, really bad on this test. I'm going to drop this test. Not the final exam, but just a random test in that class. And so again, when he dropped that test, I was then passing that class. And I don't remember how the other one happened. But anyways, the moral of the story is when I got out of that shower and I finally had faith, I literally had passed all of my classes. Literally. And that was the first time that I really experienced what faith actually meant and how faith works. Now, I'm not somebody who, like, let me say it like this. After that instance, I did not miss another class. I did not fail another test. After that, I got all A's in all of my classes on all of my tests. One of my classes, I got an A-, and I was really upset about that because that actually affects your GPA at my school. But I did not abuse that ever again because, there's a thing called grace. And grace is a gift that God gives to us for no apparent reason besides the fact that he loves us. Literally. And that's how I was able to pass my test, because God extended grace to me. In that shower, I prayed for grace and I prayed for mercy. Grace, like God help me. Mercy, meaning like forgive me for not going to class. Forgive me for abusing your power. Forgive me for not actually doing what I should have done. And in those instances, God showed a miracle. Okay. And I've had so many experiences like that since. It's just supernatural. I think that God loves me enough. Well, I know that he loves me, but I feel like God has specifically picked me out and said, I'm going to make sure this little person right here, what's the word? Like, is a pro at faith. I feel like that happens because for me, at this point, things don't tend to happen until I actually show faith. Like I can tell y'all another story another day, but I have so many experiences like that. And the crazy thing is, now, I'm not saying this is God ordained by any means necessary, but what I will say is right here, I have one tattoo. And guess what that tattoo says? Can anybody put it in the comments? What do you think that tattoo says? What do you think it says? And if you can guess, I'm going to let you know. It's one word. And I have a tattoo right here. I got it my freshman year of college before I even knew what this word meant. Mommy, of course, you know. Child, yes, it says faith. It says faith. I don't even know why I got that tattoo. I don't even remember why I got that tattoo at all. I think I saw it. I don't even know how I got the tattoo. I don't know why I got it. I don't remember the story behind it. If you ask me now, I'll tell you a made up story, but I don't remember why I got it at all. It was like 6 years ago, but it says faith. And so, no, it don't say fearless. Oh yeah, it does say faith with a butterfly. I feel like I've told y'all before. Oh, no, if y'all saw it, I had a video that it showed in one of my videos. I think in my morning routine, you saw a glimpse of it. But yeah, it says faith with the butterfly. So yeah, my whole life is an example of faith and how God can move with faith. I don't even know how we got on the subject of faith, but I'm glad you guys got that story today. So that was amazing. So anyways, I have to go now because I really want to get to church on time. It starts in an hour, but I'm in Houston. If y'all know Houston, there is traffic. So If you're just coming on here, if you just missed the last like 40 minutes of this live, watch the replay immediately because I gave a lot of important information for an event that is coming up super soon. Registration will open on this Sunday. And make sure if you have not already, subscribe to the email list down below. Click that link and put in your email because I'll be emailing everybody on that list with the details tonight. When I get back from church, you'll get an email with all the details and all of that. I know that Nancy, no, I don't remember an email you sent me last month. I will add you to the email list manually, Nancy, and then I'll email you tonight, or I'll look through my email tonight to see if I got an email from you. But yeah, if I'm going to add you to the email list, Nancy, and then you'll get the email from me tonight. Okay, before I go, I'll leave 2 minutes. Yeah, that tattoo, I don't remember. I'll tell you a made-up story. I mean, I don't even think I had a story when I got it. I think I just wanted to be cute. I know that I just wanted to be cute because my parents would not let me have a tattoo. So when I was in college, I thought that was the one time to do whatever I wanted. And the first thing that I could think of was me getting this tattoo. And I will never get another one ever again. I think it was pointless to get, but I'm happy that at least I got one that's not embarrassing to have on my back. Okay. Anyways, y'all have any questions about anything that I talked about tonight for like 3 more minutes? Let me get GPS right now to church and see how long it's going to take me. That will determine how long I can stay on here. Y'all have any last questions? If not, I'll let you guys go. Yes, ma'am, I will definitely pray for you. I prayed for you last night, though, too. I told you I was thinking about you last night. Where's my GPS? No last questions, concerns, comments, feedback. Are y'all excited for the event? I'm so excited. Oh, my mom asked the question. She said, when will your devotional be for sale to the public? Great question. I want to get my devotional published and like printed. And I have no idea how to do that right now. I'm getting ready to get some books on that because I have no idea how that process works. So as soon as I know how to get it published and print, it will be available for the public. Hopefully soon. I don't know how long that process takes. Maybe one of you guys have made a book before or published a book before. Okay. But I was about to just see if I could find some videos, find some books, buy some books on the process, and then just get it done. Because I don't think I'm going to go through a publishing company. I don't think that's going to be what I'm going to do. Because I want to do it as quickly as possible. I think I may hire an editor through Upwork. I think that's the name of it. Oh, church. If any of you guys want to come to my church at any time, it's called Mouth of God Ministries. It is amazing. We have Bible study on, what's today? Thursday at 7. And then we have church 10:30 on Sunday. And then we have a lot of Bible studies all throughout. I mean, there's something going on at church all week. Tuesday, there's Bible studies for singles and married couples. And then Saturday, if you guys have kids, we have a back to school bash. We'll be giving away school supplies and backpacks and stuff this Saturday. If you guys want to come this Saturday and get stuff with your kids. We have a fish fry coming up in a couple of weeks. Y'all should just come. We have a lot of stuff. If you're in the Houston area, you should come. It doesn't matter what area you live in because I live 35 minutes away. So you can come. Okay, y'all have any last questions? If not, I'll see y'all later. I'll wait 1 more minute. Ooh, y'all, I'm out of breath. Okay, well, thank you guys so much for coming on live. I'm going to get off now so that those who watch the replay can actually come and watch that replay. And I cannot wait to talk to you guys on tonight. Those who are on my email list, I'll be emailing you guys and we can be like really communicative. You can email me back and talk to me and whatever you want to do. And then on Sunday, our session will be open. And then soon, the event will be taking place. Okay, I'm so excited for us all to learn and for us all to start building these businesses together. It's going to be absolutely amazing. So thank you guys for coming on. Oh, new video is coming out tomorrow. If you have not already, make sure you subscribe to my channel right now and make sure you hit the bell notification next to the subscribe button so that you are notified when I go live and post videos. the video going up tomorrow is going to be the good, the bad, the ugly of running an online boutique. It's going to be a reflection of my first year in business because I hit the 1 year mark last month, a month and a half ago. So that'll be up tomorrow. I'm actually going to edit it tonight, and I probably will have it scheduled to go out tomorrow because I don't know how late y'all going to be up. I probably don't want to put it up too late tonight in case y'all are not up. So I probably will just have it go out sometime tomorrow afternoon-ish. Okay? Or morning, depending on how I feel. But anyways, I'm done rambling. Bye, you guys. I will see you guys later. Bye.